Mudfall Disciple, Part 1. It is 7:20 p.m. on the 1st of September 2018 in Stockholm, Sweden. It is the last day of the summer festivals. It is a lovely day, a warm day, at just about 49 degrees centigrade. People are piling in and out of the festival gates, smiles and laughter on their faces. The young, the old, the tall and the small are all enjoying themselves, all but one. She stands at 173 centimeters tall. She has recently become brunette to move away from her lifelong stigma of being blonde. Weekly sessions in the tanning salon are meant to complete the transformation. The sharp sense of dress has always been her own. She has always known what to wear in all situations. The impact is stunning. She is not at this festival to have fun. No, she isn't that sort of person. She never gets involved in the trivial. She is here because she's following a lead, hoping to bring an end to a 5-month headache and to bring back home a very frightened young woman. We are looking at Detective Chief Inspector Monikka Ragnarsdottir, a very serious woman about her job and a woman of some 40-odd years who has 3 daughters and an architect for a husband. Just like many of the age, she hasn't adopted his surname. Of course, she wouldn't. Why would she? Her name is stronger than his. Her father is a former mayor of one of Sweden's medium-sized towns, or is that cities? Well, it's all the same in any case. Her mother is an heiress to a massive German shipping corporation and a member of the German aristocracy. Her family background, some wonder, why is it that she isn't in politics instead of law enforcement? But never the matter. She is where she wants to be. She is somewhere where she can make a difference, keeping society safe. Tonight, she is doing just that, bringing back the daughter of one of Sweden's most prominent businessmen. Rebecca Anderson had just turned 18 on her birthday, exactly 5 months ago. It was on her way to her birthday, a great birthday party, when she was abducted. She was driving home from work after a long day at the family firm when she stopped to help an old man who had fallen down. This is in keeping with her charitable sensibilities. She's often volunteered to help the homeless and the less fortunate. After she helped the old man up, he had used a knockout substance delivered by a handkerchief. The van that took her did so in 4 seconds. However, tonight will signal an end to such a long ordeal for the girl. Monikka has successfully seen this case through in its stages, and now with Rebecca's father making the drop, he can expect to have his daughter back finally. Monikka stands behind cover, with a clear view of Rebecca's father as he moves to the exchange point. Her partner, Detective Sergeant Lars Peterson, maneuvers his line of sight. At his vantage point, he can follow the kidnapper to the kidnapped. It is also his job to narrate the happenings over police radio via his discreet microphone. Mr. Lodge is getting near the point, radios Peterson. There is an individual coming closer to Mr. Lodge. He's wearing what looks like a brown baseball cap, and a brown tracksuit. Medium height, medium build. I cannot see his hair, so it might be very low. They are talking. They are walking away together. What is he doing? Asked Monikka. He's supposed to stay there. Rebecca's father suddenly stops. The kidnapper gives him the thumb up, then gestures for him to stay where he is. Lars, follow him, says Monikka. Bravo units, move to cover D.S. Peterson. Monikka carefully moves closer to codename Mr. Lodge. His real name is Ulrich von Andersen. Mr. Lodge, come to me. She tells him. He complies. What did he say to you? She asks. Nothing. He just said to wait here, and you will soon see your little girl. You see, Monikka says, it will all work out. And she turns for a quick whisper to Lars over the radio. Lars, you have to get her back. I don't think that they will release her alive. Lars stops for a moment to ponder her words. When he continues, he spots the kidnapper getting into the passenger side of the van. Monikka, they aren't releasing her yet. I think that they're pulling away and coming in my direction. Don't let them get away, says Monikka. D.S. Peterson shoots out the two front tires as the driver smashes down the brakes. Get out of the vehicle, shouts Peterson. The passenger door slowly opens, followed by a hail of bullets. Peterson returns fire. Both men hit each other at the same time. Both men fall to the dirty ground. The driver counters his panic by dashing to the back of the van to get his hostage for security. But before he can snatch her out, the police armed response team are at his back, urging him to give up. He quickly complies, taking up a face-down position on the ground. Monikka frees Rebecca from her binds. Rebecca is in tears, frightened far beyond any time in her past. Monikka is called over to her partner, who is being put on a stretcher. His wounds are dire, and there is very little chance of his survival, but his spirits are high. Monikka has the uniformed officers to take Rebecca to the police station after she has her hospital checkup. Lars' ambulance speeds off. Monikka follows in her police Saab, unmarked. At the hospital, Lars is taken into surgery as the hospital crawls with police officers, both uniforms and without. There is only a small amount of patients waiting in the corridors of this modern hospital. Monikka enters the facility, worrying and in anguish. Lars is not just only a junior officer. He is a good friend and a friend of the family. She has known him for 10 years or so. I would not want to lose him. She is a firm believer that everyone should grow old and they should not leave this world before their time. She checks in at the desk before taking her seat in the waiting area. Her mobile rings. It is her husband, also named Lars, on the phone. Hello, dear, says Monikka. It was Lars. He is in the operating theater. Oh my goodness, replies Lars. How did that happen? Why did he not have backup? Monikka replies, whispering and slightly agitated. He did have backup. Of course he had backup. Things happen sometimes. So what happens next? Asks her husband. Is he doing okay? I don't know how he's doing, but I will have to go before the review board to answer questions about what happened. It's all frightening. I could lose a friend, the force could lose a top officer, and I could lose that promotion that I have been working so hard for. You should not worry about your promotion right now, replies Lars. What? Monikka replies incredulously. Listen, we will talk later. And she puts down her phone. That was part 1 of Modfall Disciple. If you want to hear more of this podcast and future episodes, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Once again, this was Podcast Stories from innFahr TV.